Did Noah curse the wrong son? See, after the flood, the ark, and Noah, there's this really strange story. Noah gets drunk, his son Ham sees his nakedness, and when Noah wakes up, he curses not Ham, but Ham's son, Canaan. See, there's fear and shame baked into every story in the beginning of Genesis, and it's always connected to nakedness. And we are being taught to trust, not to fear in the text, and not to take matters into our own hands. Genesis 9:20 says, this is Noah speaking, "Cursed be Canaan, the lowest of slaves." Sounds harsh and honestly super confusing. But Jewish interpreters, the Midrash, they notice something deeper happening. Remember, the Jews have been studying the Old Testament for thousands of years. And in the Midrash, Ham doesn't just look at Noah, he actually castrates him. Why would he do that? Well, to stop Noah from having more children, to cut off his father's future, literally. And that's why this story connects to the phrase that God spoke after the flood, where he says, again, be fruitful and multiply. If Ham prevents that, he's defying God's creative blessing. And so the story is about vengeance. Ham takes revenge not just against his father, but against God's command to bring life from chaos. And this is the pattern of Genesis. The first creation was about a story about when to stop creating. The next story, Adam and Eve asked, can they stop creating their own truth? And can they trust God is going to redeem their story? And the answer is no. And then we see in the flood was about learning how to stop destroying, and God promises not to destroy again. The next story, Noah asks, can Noah stop the cycle of fear and cursing? And tragically, the answer here is no. And so when Noah wakes up, he destroys his own line with a curse. And we have to ask, what is this trying to teach me? It's trying to teach us about the tragedy of the cycle of repeating what God already rescued us from and his grace that won't give up.